Hello everyone, I am Paul and this tutorial is about the sorter, which is part of the compare function I explained in the previous video tutorial. Before we move on, please subscribe to this channel, click the bell to be notified about new video updates, and now let's get started. As usual, I will open the Gene 2.3 folder and going directly to user guide and going to the content, jumping to the introduction and see what is new. So here is the sorter as a fifth new feature of the Gene 2.3. Scrolling down, we can see that here is the compare function extended, and there is also the sorter briefly described, and all the details are in the chapter right here 551. So I can click directly here, or you can find it under the buttons going to the compare and clicking the sorter. And in the beginning I will just explain what the sorter is doing. So this function sorts the most frequently generated numbers from the latest best results, and you can see after clicking the compare button in the input box, in all C columns like CF, C1, C2 till the CN, the red triangle, which means the comment, and at first there is the number 1, which are the most frequent numbers for drawing machines, number 1, which were generated by the gene, and the number 2 are the most frequent generated numbers for the second drawing machine. If the lottery has only one drawing machine, you will see only this table for drawing machine number 1. Then there is the frequent number and how often the number was generated. For example, the number 1 was generated 5 times, number 10 4 times in the first drawing, and the second drawing machines, the number 5 was generated 6 times, number 13 4 times, and so on. So we have the frequent number and occurrence, and these numbers, it means that we have printed the output boxes and numbers are generated to empty output boxes as they are stored as the latest best results. So it's taking the most frequent numbers from these all output boxes for the relevant columns, like I said, the CF, C1, C2 and so on to CN. Now let's jump directly to Gene. So we have the copy of the activated original Gene 2.3 lottery number 1, and I started and prepared this in advance. So currently the gene is running, and as it's running you see that the compare function is disabled and it's accessible only after ending the generation. So when is the right time, just end the generation and click the compare button, and you can see it's compared, and now you see that there appeared these red triangles, and under which one, so I'll move it a little bit higher so it's clear to see. Under each one are sorted the numbers. So in this case, in the drawing 1, the most frequent number is number 9, which was generated 6 times. Then it's number 48 5 times, 69 5 times, number 6 4 times, and so on. So you can see really the top list of most frequently generated numbers. And for the second row was also the number 9 most frequent number 5 times, then number 11 and number 24, and so on. So just let's check this out. So we have number 9 and 48 and number 9 and number 11. So when I scroll down, so in this case we have 48 number here, number 11 is here, number 11 is also here, then also again it's number 11, still scrolling down, number 11, number 9. So as you see, the number 9, and as I scroll down, number 9 here. So it really counts how often the number is here, and then it sorts to making some top 10 of these numbers. And the same is relevant for C1 in this case. Then there is number 1 5 times, number 2 5 times. Then for C2, and you can see every has a different top 10 of frequent numbers. And when I use the sorter, it's good to also to print more output boxes. I recommend more than 10 output boxes. In this case I used 30 output boxes, so it made the statistics and the top list from 30 output boxes. And when I scroll down, you see all of them are filled with the results. So in this case I have the total amount of results is number, when I see the here it's number 31, 32. So I got, running the gene for 25 minutes, I got 32 best results. And from these best results we have these most frequent numbers which were generated. So instead of using the best results in the best output box, which is number 16, from the F column and further from the P and P2 column, you can also use for your ticket the numbers specially taken from the sorter. So in this case, if I buy the ticket, I can decide, instead of numbers from F columns, I can decide to use number 9, 48, 69, number 6, 13 and 15 for the first draw, and then for the second draw is number 9, and that's it. So you can take one ticket using the numbers from F column and one ticket to use the numbers from this sorter. You can also look, when the numbers are drawn, you can look how close the sorter was to the real drawn numbers. So next time you can decide for the C1, for the P1 predictions, these numbers. So also it's up to you and about what you can observe here. When the last thing I can say, or there are two things, just if you run the gene again, so you are not at the end, you have still time to run it. So in this case it's running, you can end it, and at first you can update it just clicking the compare again. So everything is updated, including these numbers in sorter, and you can clean the sorter by the right mouse click, and you will clean all the compare numbers and waves. So you can see it's completely cleared. So in this case I can again click the compare and see that we have again the red triangles with sorted numbers. And the last thing I like to point out, if you decide to use a lot of results, let's say the output boxes from 10 to 30, you can use even 100 or more, but let's say, let's stay reasonable, maybe the maximum to 100. I recommend about from 10 to 50, and you can struggle to get all the results to fill it in with results. If you have this problem during the generation after some hours or maybe days, I recommend to use the gate. So in this case, when the gene is running, So let's start it. And now the gene is running. I can reduce the gate. So if I reduce it to 80%, it will also print the best results, which are very close to the latest best results. I mean the result number 16, and the value can be lowered. It can be just 80% of this best result, so the value will be lowered maximum to 20%. But it's good to start, for example, with let's say 90% the gate, or maybe you can be more careful and you can use just not 100 but 99. In this case you can get the best results, which are very close to the latest best results. So there is also a tutorial about the gate, and you can learn about the gate in the user guide as well. So in this case you'll be able to get, let's say, 100 or maybe 50 or whatever. You'll be able to get really the whole scope to fill in all the output boxes. So then you will get when I click the compare, so it's updated then, so you can get the most frequent numbers from the latest best results, which are also very close to I would say, to the top result, which is now the top is number 16. But we have more results like number 31, and you can see it has value 1.8, and the best result number 16 has value 2, which is really the value 1.8 is very close to number 2. So in this case I also used the gate to get all, let's say, more results than 30, but I used the gate a little bit lower, about 90%, but I would rather start with 99 and then reducing it slowly as the generation is running. So after one day I can reduce it to 98 and see if these other output boxes are filled in. So that's all what I wanted to tell you about the sorter. I hope you found this helpful and you will use it, and you will try to use these numbers for your lottery ticket. Thank you for watching and for your attention, and see you next time in the next upcoming video update. Until that, have a great time and goodbye.